Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, Cooking with KP. And today I'm going to show you a great leftover recipe. It is my cottage pies with a Swede mash. We're not going a little bit boring, we're going to do things a little bit different. Right, the first thing you need to do, go back and look at my red wine beef stew with dumplings recipe. And simply all I'm doing is make up a really nice hearty beef stew with some nice fluffy dumplings. Alright, so we've got around about sort of 2 kilos of beef there, some carrot, a little bit of red wine of course, and we're going to cook that off in a slow cooker. And we do have a little bit of potato in there, that's going to just help thicken things up. Now the next day, when you've finished serving this and you've had it, well, all we're going to do is turn that back on and let that potato all break down. Alright, so the potato that we've put in there, that's going to break down, and also any leftover dumplings that you've got at the end of this particular dish, leave those in there as well, because they will break down and they will also help thicken this up to be a really nice thick filling for our cottage pies. Okay, so next day we've already got that slow cooker on, and I'm going to make up some mashed potato. So about half a kilo, maybe 400 grams worth of potato, peeled and cut into 1-inch cubes ish. And I've got one nice big fat Swede, which I've also added in with our potato. So all we're going to simply do is we're going to bring that up to a boil and let that cook off until everything is sort of nice and tender. I do use a probe from time to time so I know what the temperature of my water is, because I have a bad habit of walking away from the stove and forgetting about what's on there. That's my brain fog due to my MS. Right, once your vegetables are, you can cut them with a blunt knife. I'm going to strain those off just like that, and I'm going to make this mash a little bit different to what I would normally do, because we've got the Swede and I want a really nice creamy potato. I'm going to just do things a little bit differently. Alright, make sure under your little strainer you've got something to catch any liquid that will possibly seep out. We don't want it all over the bench. Here I've got my potato ricer. You can spend as much or little on these things as you like. I'm going to give you a hint. I'm not sponsored by them, but go to IKEA. They're under 10 bucks. Okay, so what we do is we're going to put our potato and we're going to put our Swede in there, just a little bit at a time. And we're just going to rice up the Swede and the potato. Okay, it's going to make a really nice, smooth, creamy mash. Right, and sometimes the Swede won't go through as easily as you would think, so you might end up with a little bit of a film from time to time. Just take that out. It's only a very small amount that we're going to waste. Around about 20 to 30 grams worth of butter that can go straight in, salted or unsalted. I'll leave that up to you. Now we can get our masher out, and we're going to give that a crush and stir type method, because I want a really nice whipped type potato. Alright, or Swede. Now if you want to make this with a turnip instead of a Swede, you can. It will be a bit different. I'm going to use thickened cream, right, just from the supermarket, instead of using milk. I'm going to go for a real decadent creamy type mash for these beautiful cottage pies. And this is not going to take you very long. It might take you about half an hour in total to cook this up, right, especially the potato part. But as you can see, I'm ending up with the most beautiful creamy whipped potato and Swede. I'm also going to add in a good dose of fresh pecorino or parmesan cheese. I'll leave which version you want up to you. I like the pecorino, so I'm using that. If you want to use parmesan, go for it. I'm not going to hold you to that. Right, stir all of that through, and that's going to give us a nice cheesy Swede type mash. Reason we're using potato and Swede is if we made it with Swedes only, it would cost a fortune. Alright, here I've got that stew, and I'm simply going to use a slotted spoon, and I'm going to take out all the meat and vegetable out of that and let the gravy sit back into the slow cooker itself. Alright, we're going to add in a little bit at a time. We're not going to fill these right up to the top. We want a little bit of room for our beautiful mash to go on top. Alright, so just add that in, and I'm putting these in these nice oval little baking dishes that I've had for years, and they work out perfect for a little individual cottage type pies. Right, dollop your Swede potato mash over the top, just like that. Really nice and simple. Oven is already sitting at 180 degrees Celsius, which is where we want it. And with these particular little ramekins, I've actually got the chance to really load up that potato factor on top. Right, use the back of a fork, give it a little bit of decoration if you like. I'll leave it up to you. If you want to get the piping bag out and pipe it and get real fancy, go for it. But this is a real quick, easy way to do it, and a little bit less mess. Okay, so almost ready. Little bit of pecorino or parmesan again over the top. That's going to give it a real nice golden color. Oh, beautiful. And how easy is this dish already? And I'm using leftovers, so if you want to make up the stew and use the leftovers for this, you can. Otherwise, take all the ingredients that I've already used and you can add that with some ground beef, put that into a pan, and it'll work just as well. Alright, they're going off into the oven. They're going to take maybe 15-20 minutes. They'll come out looking something like that. Love to see you try and make this one at home. It is really easy to do. Thank you so much for watching this video. Really appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. Gives me confidence. Should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Don't forget to hit that notifications bell to be notified every time a new video goes up. Share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. We are trying to get them a KP's Kingdom out there. Please leave a comment. Love reading, love responding to them. In the meantime, if you want to learn how to use a really good, beautiful stew and the leftovers and not keep it boring, make it a nice little cottage pie like this one where you need to come and join the family, my family, hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. Off to eat my cottage pies with a Swede Mash, and I will catch you next time. Bye.